Right, it's fucking early, but something really cool is happening. I'm trying to act chill about it and be a professional and shit, but the good people over at Beatsurfing, who used one of my videos in a couple of ads that they ran, they're bringing me out to their office in Belgium to meet them, which is sick. So, gonna grab a 4 a.m. coach to London and then the Eurostar to Brussels. I'll take you along with me. So, I've spent the last year or so pretty much isolated from the world. I've been in the studio a ton, working on new music. I've been trying out different cameras and figuring out how I want to share this project with the world. And I've been doing a master's in popular music.
Thank you very much.
For the large part, I haven't engaged with anyone new like this for a while. And as a natural introvert, re-engaging with the world in this way can be both exciting and a touch nerve-wracking. But for me, mostly exciting. Now, it's a little difficult to put what the Beatsurfing guys do into a box. For the most part, at least for my purposes, they are plugin developers. They've put out Beat Fader, 7 Deadly Snares, Launch Table, and of course, Random, which is what set off this whole adventure for me. But really, they're a lot more than that. The work they've done with the iPad app Beatsurfing 2 is incredible, and from what I've picked up, it seems to just be the tip of the iceberg of what they want to achieve. I've never been on the Eurostar before. Pretty sure I came across as a complete tourist, but I got chatting to the guy across from me, and it turns out he's a university lecturer. We talked for quite a while about AI and the future of education and universities. It's amazing what a difference a simple "hi, what's your name" can make. Also, it turns out I love taking videos out of train windows. It was kind of bizarre coming out of a tunnel and into a completely different landscape covered in snow, but really beautiful. Now, I told the guys that I'd be filming the trip and filming meeting them, but completely forgot to record meeting Olivier for the first time. Super nice guy.
With a playground, got 1.2 million downloads.
Wow.
Got Best of App Store awards.
Wow, okay.
And the application was actually installed in every Apple shop all over the world for testing it.
Yeah.
We went straight from the station to the hotel so that I could drop off my stuff and dive through the shower real quick.
Yeah. This is fucking beautiful. Oh man. Yeah.
Now, maybe my biggest regret of this trip is this moment right here. This time I remembered to hit record, but forgot to take the cover off the camera when I met the rest of the guys. So we just got audio.
How are you, man?
Yeah, good, thank you, man.
Welcome, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Really, really appreciate it.
That's some feedbacks that we got at some point. Like I was mentioning people that, especially from hip hop, don't use too much MIDI.
Yeah.
Actually, they use splice a lot. Actually.
Yeah.
So a lot of feedbacks that we got was like, how can I put my samples? And we were like, it's a synth.
It doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work like that. We got this idea of like putting a audio in that you could send any audio that you want through Random and have fun with it.
Yeah, yeah. So it become more of like a effects processor in that instance?
Yeah, the random track.
Okay.
And you get this.
Yeah, I like that.
While playing with it yesterday, we were laughing like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like an expert mode.
Oh.
So you have more controls.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'll be able to play it live and all that.
Amazing, okay.
Yeah.
So that was very cool, very cool. They showed me some of their ideas for where they're headed with the Random plugin. They showed me some other stuff they've been working on, things that are coming next. I have to say, it's very exciting. Brussels is lovely, and it's snowing here. Well, it snowed here. But what they got going there is really cool. They got a great team. They got a great mission. Very exciting. These guys didn't ask me to make a video about their plugin. I just found it, and I downloaded it and I used it and it kind of changed my life a little bit. So I made a video about it. The fact that it's led to me being in Brussels on a random Thursday night in a really nice hotel room, having met some really cool people, drinking some really nice coffee. This is kind of why I got into music in the first place, because there's nothing cookie cutter about it. It's all innovation and moving forward and finding a new way and doing something differently. Anyway, now I'm about to pitch up at their doorstep with the bottle of whiskey that I forgot to give to them the first time around. And I'm going to ask them if I can make a sketch in their apartment, their office apartment situation. They might say no. We'll see. But otherwise, it could be pretty cool. Thank you, man. Cheers. Generally, my sense of direction is terrible. For some reason, that's right. So I have an idea, man. How do you guys feel about me just sitting on your sofa for a bit and making a beat? And kind of filming it, just sticking the camera on the table and just getting the surroundings? Yeah. You okay with that?
Yeah, of course.
Lovely, if that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. It makes it more like a vocoder, right?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you got to, yeah. It needs a trigger somehow.
Yeah.
Cheers. Probably right there for me.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, guys. Yeah. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
The first time that we drank at your place.
Faut façon, hein.
Santé.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
You can set okay for this chord. I need this bass.
Right.
But maybe if I hit the chord twice, got something else. Same for every chord. The melody you can play.
Is it possible to program DMX out of that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a sick idea. I'm looking forward to that.
We don't have any limits, and that's the fun thing about it. Is like, as long as it's weird and doesn't sound as something that we've heard before.
Yeah.
It goes
That's
into
all that matters. Yeah.
And I feel like creating an instrument is pretty much the same as creating a song. As soon as you have 2 or 3 good ideas, you don't need to like do and it can do that.
Yeah,
it can do that. Just like it do that and it do it well. And that's enough.
It. Exactly.
Yeah. Sick. Okay.
It's like a good pizza. You have 3 ingredients, but good one.
Yeah. I don't want fucking.
Pineapple and ham and shit.
Yeah. Nice shit, bro.
And seafood and
right.
No,
Margarita is
The bar.
That's
good
the one.
cheese,
Yeah.
basilic, and
Good tomato sauce.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that word, but that like a particular taste and a particular.
Like unique.
So as soon as I heard his stuff, I knew it was him.
Right,
and,
okay.
Okay, that's that guy. I want to talk to that guy. I feel like the first time I heard his music, it was something that I haven't heard before, and the match between like technology that we want to like be disruptive and stuff, and the fact that he had, and he still have, of course, a proper aesthetic and something.
Right.
That's like the overlay that we are looking for. Like,
Nice. Okay.
Somehow we're going to the same direction, but making 2 different things. So somehow
it's like a football team.
Yeah.
He's the great like middle fielder, or
whatever.
and it's just like a goalkeeper. But you have a great team.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
Stuff actually.
Because there was a lot of people actually in the comments that were asking if the percussion from my video was made in random. They want to know that if they can do it all in
Bro,
one.
I can show you like in 30 seconds how you can make a snare or something else.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I spend maybe 30% in like big studios, but 70
Just in a room and have
just home.
Yeah.
In pajamas or in underwear, making music with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So
I like that one. The lyrics that I wrote for sketch 33, actually exactly that. I've got a line that's like late night coffee, trying to make moves.
yeah, I mean that's what we do.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just play it from the top. See how you guys find it.
Good morning. It's almost 10 o'clock, but I've been up since 8:30 just doing some editing. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Solo breakfast. This day is called Jay as a tourist, and we'll count how many times I took silly phone pictures. I spent about 4 hours just exploring the town, and I've got to say, as somebody who lives in England, where we get a light slush for about 2 days if we're lucky, seeing the whole place covered in snow was beautiful. So I spent some time looking for a place that I could get a coffee and a snack before I went back to spend my last couple of hours in Belgium with the guys.
I bought this camera for the one shot where I meet you for the first time, you know? And I had the fucking cover, the lens cover on it. No problem. Yes, man. Hello.
How are you,
Yes,
man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Nice to see you guys again. Hello. Hello. What are you working on today?
Gestural control of random.
Okay.
So
Amazing.
I can show you the
Amazing.
I only filmed a little bit while I was there this time because I wanted to dive a bit deeper into what their objective was. There was a lot of conversation around artistry and different types of producers and musicians, those that are trying to get to the charts, who use the latest and the best loops and samples and try to make the right connections to sell the most, and then those that are intent on pushing the boundaries of artistry and creating something new and exciting that pushes the industry in a new direction. Faz's whole objective behind Random is to make sound design and the involvement in the production a little more accessible for beatmakers that currently utilize pre-made presets and loops. I love that their idea is to show artists how much fun and how fulfilling creating something new and exciting can be, and to avoid being another cog in the industry machine. I don't know. As someone who kind of sits right in the middle of these two trains of thought, it was fascinating to discuss both sides.
Yep, it's fine.
After that, it was just a straight journey back home. Train, underground, coach, then taxi. But as short as this little adventure was, it was quite profound. I got a lot to be grateful for. All around successful trip, I think. Here's to many more.